Good morning. San Diego County sent millions of dollars to an unqualified company with poorly trained staff to operate COVID-19 quarantine hotels. These are just some of the findings by San Diego State University in its review of the county's shelter program. But our investigative partners at inewsource have reported that this issue with the hotel program is nothing new. The hotels used by the county were riddled with concerns over how they were caring for patients. And joining us now this morning to break down this bombshell of a report is inewsource editor Mary Plummer. Mary, thanks so much for being here with us.
Good morning, Stella. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, first of all, you and your team reported on these issues for months. How poor was the care at the county COVID-19 quarantine hotels, and how many millions of dollars are we talking about here?
So San Diego County has used these hotels over the past 16 months to house thousands of people who either have COVID-19 or have been exposed to it and don't have a safe place to isolate. This was a $30 million contract. The hotels are really meant to be a safety net for people who have nowhere else to go, nowhere to turn for help. But our reporters, Cody Delaney and Jill Castellano, have uncovered major problems with mismanagement of these hotels, neglectful care issues with guests going hungry. The portion size they were served were not enough. They were not given adequate food for allergies and other health issues. People with COVID-19 who were sick experienced getting delays in medication. There were also security issues, security officers at these hotels harassing guests. Pretty nightmarish conditions, unfortunately, that have just been causing all sorts of problems at these county-run hotels.
Okay, so this new report by SDSU shows even more egregious errors. Can you break some of that down for us? I know you just gave me some examples, but is there more?
So this was an independent review. It confirmed many of our prior findings. In this report, SDSU interviewed dozens of employees and hotel guests. They reported that the county's main contractor, who has that big contract, Equus Workforce Solutions, is unqualified to run the hotel program. They said staff aren't trained to help people who are in the program, many of whom have mental health or drug abuse issues. And the report found that the gaps in care were so serious that it may have led to overdoses and suicide. Essentially, what we've got here is this report was just a blistering review and really outlined how this county contractor really felt short.
Yeah, Mary, you said $30 million. What were they doing with that money? So this does not look good on the county. What are they saying?
The county so far has said very little. We've reached out to all of the county supervisors. Only one, Supervisor Joel Anderson, who represents East County, has been back in touch with us. And he told us, while it is an important subject, quote, we have many more pressing issues. Also, a spokesperson for the county released a statement telling us that they're standing by their partnership. So far, not a whole lot of action from county officials on this pretty jaw-dropping report.
Okay, so what's next then?
San Diego State recommended that the county increase oversight of future programs and contract with qualified service providers. It is worth mentioning that the county has not yet set a date to review the findings of this report. And I should say, Stella, there are still hundreds of people living in these hotels. If any viewers out there have tips for us, we are going to continue following this story. Our website is inewsource.org.
Yeah, so if anyone is watching this and knows of anyone who is in these hotels, go ahead and get in touch with you. Mary Plummer with inewsource, thank you so much for joining us this morning and for doing the great work that you guys continue to do.
Thank you, Stella.